Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Hunter Killer. Deep under the Arctic Ocean, American submarine captain Joe Glass is on the hunt for a U.S. sub in distress when he uncovers a secret Russian coup threatening to dismantle the world order. With crew and country on the line, Captain Glass must now assemble an elite group of Navy SEALs to rescue the kidnapped Russian president and sneak through enemy waters to stop World War III. This is a 2018 film. It is rated R. It runs 2 hours, and it stars Gerard Butler, Gary Oldman, Common, Linda Cardellini, and Toby Stevens. Hunter Killer. Well, I'll just say what I always say when I watch a movie like this. I'm not one for war type ish movies. I'm just not. I get nothing out of them. I don't know what it is about history being boring or the way they handle the movies is just so stale. It's just gunfire the whole time. I mean, I'm kind of immune to people just kind of dropping on the ground and dying. And I don't know. There's just something about them that just doesn't do anything for me. So this is a different type of war movie. It's with a submarine. It's with big boats. It's with these huge destroyer ships that are from the Navy. It's kind of cool, but that's about all it has going for it for me. Where this movie excels is with Gerard Butler and Gary Oldman and all the acting. Common is okay. I mean, he fits in his role, but it feels weird that he's there. And I love Gary Oldman. Like, he has been in some movies that none of y'all have seen, and he's the reason. Those are the reason why he's awesome for me. So, honestly, Book of Eli, look it up. Yeah. So, this movie's acting is great. I would say. I would say it's very good. There are tons of people in this movie. A lot of them seem like maybe they are actually part of the Navy with all these jobs they have to be doing. I just can't imagine they got actors for every single part. But maybe, I don't know. But there's some crazy stuff that happens, like water getting in the submarine and stuff. And I just can't imagine actors, reacting to that situation appropriately, especially with enough emotion and rawness that a Navy crew would. So I feel like maybe some of these guys were active service. So the genuality of the movie was very real and raw, and that's a good thing. Um, I'd say the storyline was decent. There was actually some stuff going on. It wasn't just these guys on the submarine, which is exactly what I thought it was going to be. So I was actually mildly impressed that there's something going on. And it gets pretty heavy, to be honest. It involves U.S. and Russia relations, and if that were to ever, in reality, react, with something between those two countries, we might have World War III. But I think everybody's kind of in agreement that it'd probably be China, really, that we have to worry about. But Russia is a big power. And so this movie is about what could happen, somebody taking over, somebody going backstabbing the president and going and delivering a coup. And it's a very real situation, so it's interesting that way. And the stuff that happens is very heavy. They have all these ships involved. They have all these soldiers. They have these war rooms. They have naval bases. They have, bombs underwater. They have real torpedoes flying through the air and everything. So, I mean, it's cool, for like the last 20 minutes, I was really enthralled by this movie because it gets pretty realistic for what it could look like, if U.S. and Russia went to war. So, yeah, I think the fact that the movie is what it is going to keep this movie kind of down for me because I just cannot get totally excited about a movie like this. And it wasn't enough action the whole time to keep me excited the whole time about it. Like I was starting to change my opinion slowly, but it just wasn't enough. So I'm gonna give Hunter Killer a B. I do advise watching it. I don't think everybody's gonna care about this movie as much as somebody else. I think there's gonna be a group that loves these kind of movies because the action and the war stuff and the storyline and twist and blah blah blah, all these actors thrown in there. And I think there's going to be people like me that are a little bit more realistic, that we get a lot of these movies with these actors that maybe don't fit in the movie and the action isn't enough, so we just don't care that much about it. But I'm going to give Hunter Killer a B, and I do advise watching it if you get a chance. So thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get something to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And as always, enjoy your movies. Thanks.